Wow.
Hey now!
Before we begin, we just have a quick word from me. Oh, shoot. Guess you're about to listen to what I consider my favorite podcast, huh? It's episode 900. Oh, excuse me. 81 of Beyond the Pine. God bless you if you sneezed just now. And God bless the man to my left. He's gonna love that one. It's James DeAngelis. Recently, he's become attached to an emotional support doll, Christina. She's a bit of an anti-vaxxer,
with the audio, dude?
has created a rift in their relationship. We'll see what happens with that, I guess. In front of me is a man who has successfully crossbred with every animal he's ever discovered. However, he's having some difficulty with the insect kingdom right now, because they're so squirmy. It's friend of the show, Kib. Kib, why don't you take a seat, bud? Are you sitting?
Yeah.
Good. Your parents are dead. And at last, I'm Steven Suptic. At first, I was excited to be on the pod today until I realized there was a bit of a falling out between two of my best friends. But we'll talk about that after our sponsor. How about that? Please stop interrupting, you guys. I'm serious. I don't have time for this. And before we begin, we're just going to read a quick word from our sponsors. We actually have 3 today. Once again, boys.
Oh, yeah!
We are raking it in.
Hoot hoot.
How about that?
Raking it, man.
The first sponsor being
Pog.
a Stitch Fix.
Fat ass white girl.
Pug.
I love Stitch Fix.
Oh, yeah.
I get shit from them
Yeah, you do.
on
You love
a
it.
semi-regular basis, and
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
they have such vintage, cool, unique.
For guys who give a damn.
Yeah, well, don't say their slogan right off the bat,
That's
man.
a
That's
bespoke
the-
post. Quit.
Yeah, they. I still use a lot of their pants, because I keep getting pants, and
Then why do you wear the same pair every day if you keep getting so many of their pants?
I don't always wear. I'm wearing.
That is a good
hey,
point.
look, I'm wearing a different pair today.
That is awesome. Seriously. And they look
like-
good.
I
And I
Stitch
like
Fix, baby.
and I like the cuffed. Yeah.
Stitch Fix is an online personal styling service that finds and delivers clothes, shoes, and accessories to fit your body, budget, and lifestyle. Just go to stitchfix.com/pine and tell them your sizes, what styles you like, and how much you want to spend on each item. You'll be paired with your very own personal stylist who will handpick items to send right to your door.
Uh-oh, paparazzi alert.
What's your personal stylist name?
He goes by 2 names. First one, Johnny. Last one, Paris.
Johnny Paris.
You know, Johnny Paris. He's very famous in the LA. scene.
Paris spelled P-A-R-A-S like the Pokemon.
Works with Hilton. He works with Hilton.
The hotel?
Perez.
Hilton
Perez
John.
Hilton, the
No, Hilton
tabloidist.
John, the
So you
musician.
Hilton
So
John.
you try on the clothes and pay only for what you love and return the rest. Shipping, exchanges, and returns are always free. Ooh. Hey, doesn't that sound good?
We love when it's
Hey,
free.
Isn't that sound nice?
Yeah,
There's
my
no,
stylist name is Charmandre 3000.
Charmandre.
There's no subscription required. You can sign up to receive scheduled shipments or get your fix whenever you want. Stitch Fix's styling fee is only $20, which is applied toward anything you keep from your shipment. Get started now at stitchfix.com/pine.
Pine.
And you'll get an extra 25% off when you keep all items in your box at stitchfix.com/pine.
Pine.
To get started today, stitchfix.com/pine.
Pine.
God. Thank you guys.
Y'all know what
Yeah,
it
something
is.
I noticed something very startling when I opened up my laptop. I saw a headline that said Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, has a semi-shaky past, but even still.
Does he
Does he?
really? What did he
What did
do?
he
He said some things.
What did he say?
Yeah, I could see that.
What'd he say?
I'll look it up.
What'd he
after this.
say?
Really? We're going to get into that right off the bat? Okay.
That's the first thing we get into.
Fine. Well, we'll do that first.
You have to do what I tell you.
I don't know how to open up a second
You have
tab
to do
on
what he
fucking
tells you.
Safari, dude. I don't know what. Oh, simply. Chuck Norris, racist. Okay, here we go. He said, I'm pretty sure he said some things. Maybe not. No, he definitely has. He's definitely said things
Why,
that are.
Why? Why do you think that?
Because I remember him, or maybe it was John Wayne. I know John Wayne
Oh,
has.
John Wayne's extremely racist. You might be thinking of Steve Seagal as well.
Oh, wow. Is he racist?
I'm
Probably.
sure I'm thinking
Action star Steven Seagal.
Jason Seagal's dad?
Famous Overwatch player Seagull.
Yeah.
Famous kind of bird?
Famous cunnilingus guy Seagull.
I saw a headline that just amounted to pretty much Chuck Norris and something at 679.
Yeah.
And immediately you just
immediately-
think, because of all the stuff that they post about, you get it on a constant basis of people dying.
Yep.
Chuck Norris alive at 79.
It
celebrates his birthday.
Alive at 79.
No. I made that title up, but that's essentially what it should have said because
It
there's
just
no
said,
other.
Chuck Norris turns 79.
That's literally, yeah, I mean, that's what it said.
That's so funny.
But either way, I mean, that's such a stupid thing to care about.
Yeah, I mean, 79 isn't old enough to be like, damn, you're still alive? It's more like, oh, yeah, good, you're healthy.
Yeah.
Good.
I didn't think he was that old. I thought he was maybe like
Same.
like mid 50s, late 50s.
58 even.
But
That,
like,
I'd be like, whoa.
There's so many people now that are like 70s, 80s. Like Harrison Ford is like, what, 75 now?
Mind-blowing.
Or older, which is crazy because I still see him as Indiana Jones.
Yeah, my parents say, you know, like stuff like that makes them feel old, and I agree. It makes me feel like my parents are really old.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Trump's in his 70s, too.
Yeah, he's actually the oldest U.S. president.
Donald Trump's in his 70s?
He's like 72 or 73.
Roll over and die, man.
Hey,
Holy shit.
Hey, you can't say that.
I just did, Trump.
Treason.
If you pretend,
Dude, Trump. It's treason then.
It's
treason.
Pretend,
It's absolutely treason.
pretend I'm Dr. Trump.
Trump.
And you get to say whatever you ever wanted to say to me, and we're
All
at
right.
a dinner table, and it's just you and me.
Mr. Trump, yeah. Don't know why we're cheersing. Cheers.
Cheers.
Absolutely cheers.
Absolutely.
Cheers. Dude.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Mr. Trump, now you're aware that we're sitting down here for me to kind of explain to you the things I think are wrong and question you, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so first off, you know, I'd have to say
No.
an actor should never have been the president,
Ronald Reagan.
except for Ronald
You gotta
Reagan.
stop doing that, man. That's horrible for the microphones.
I'm the courtroom recorder person who types all the stuff.
Okay,
I did not
you're
get that.
interrupting. All of you are interrupting right now. Okay? And it's truly embarrassing. Embarrassing for the country. Embarrassing for Harrison Ford. Ever heard of her?
Yeah. So you made hush money payments.
Hush money payments. You know, I'd have to say I disagree. No, I disagree completely. Write that down. Okay.
Yeah. Can we get that? Because
There's a tremendous amount of money being utilized by the American government, and hush puppy money is not. It's not at all what I was imagining you'd be concentrated on right now.
What do you think I was
We're spending millions of dollars, billions
on what?
of dollars, billions and billions of dollars.
On what?
Tremendous amount of different organizations
Like
trying to create
NATO?
jobs, trying to create jobs for people like yourself. Clearly, you don't have one. You know, so I mean, just focusing on the more
President,
important. Yes.
Would you mind if I added a boosh in there?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, come
I'd
on,
expect
guys.
it. I'd expect it. Absolutely. Sorry. Continue. You in the back who just talked to me.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What-
Speak your mind.
So
Anything.
you say we're spending, billions of dollars on. I mean, what do you think about
Billions of dollars
the,
I have.
the
It's
green
incredible.
the Green New Deal? What do you think about that?
Oh, the Green New Deal. Yes, I think it's a tremendous amount of stress for everyone involved. You know.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult.
Yes, and it's something that you can't even fully grasp your own mind on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The infrastructure that would have to be created to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're on the same page.
So
essentially.
you're into the Green New Deal.
It goes deeper than that. You know, there's just so much that goes into it that you can't simply just say.
What
know?
do you think the Green New Deal is?
What do I think the Green New Deal is?
Yeah.
Ask me that, and I'll answer.
What do you think the Green New Deal is?
Asking me that, and I'm
Asking me that I'm answering.
asking me that, and I'm thinking. Colorblind kids are gonna see green.
Okay.
If it takes all the money in America.
Colorblind kids are gonna stay green.
It's not even what I said.
Oh,
dude.
sea
It's gonna
green.
sea green.
The Green New
Takes-
Deal.
If it takes all the money in the world, okay, we're gonna help them see color.
But
for the
just
first
green.
time. Just green. It's all we have. It's all I can see. Money. Baby Bush. Add that one in there too.
Baby Bush.
Okay. Baby Bush, what should I do? That's all.
Do you know that song?
Baby Bush.
I want to bring this back to
Reality.
a real thing that's happened. So, was it Friday? It was after
When?
work.
You don't even know that Kib and I are miles ahead of you and
Dude.
already.
Well, I want to hear.
It wasn't even
hey,
real
hey, hey,
beef.
Hey,
No,
I'd
the
love
fact
to, I'd love
you
to hear how
need
can I
drama
just
so
get into-
much.
Hey,
You need
left me hanging.
drama
You
so
did leave me
much
hanging, so now
that
I'm
you're
not so
gonna
sure
bring
if
up
there is
something that
drama or
doesn't
not.
even matter.
You didn't do the thing.
I'm
Doesn't
not.
even
I just
matter.
want to
Doesn't
start
matter.
off with how great of a time I had. So, We are
On
at
Friday?
it's the end of the day at the office, and Kib, James is about to leave. Kib comes up to me because Sammy Joe's out of town. He's like, "Hey, you want to go out, have a boys' night?" And I'm like, "Not really, but sure." And because you don't get opportunities to hang out with Kib by himself.
I'm like
very
a golden
often.
ticket, baby.
Yeah,
I'm like a golden ticket. Okay,
we haven't had a boys' night in a long time,
in a long
But,
time since Texas.
and I don't have a home right now,
Texas.
so
Yeah.
figured it might be nice to stay at his
Yeah,
place.
you're homeless. You're not a nomad. Don't confuse it.
I would prefer Nomad because it sounds a lot
Homeless. Don't confuse it.
Okay, I'm homeless. And we decide to go to, we meet at his place and we go to the Comedy Store. And James, I remember on our way to the Comedy Store.
We begged him.
On our way to the Comedy Store, I called James and I was like, you want to come out with us tonight? He's like, no, I'm sick. And normally James rallies, so I was a little bit surprised.
Yeah, even when James is sick, he's rallied, but I
Dude,
understand.
you've been sicker than
you
this.
guys can tell. You can tell this story, and I'll tell you the real story. What happened?
Okay, because that's the exact way I remember it.
I remember it also that way.
Yeah. Also, when we were in the office,
Okay.
we asked James if he wanted to go out, and we got mixed results. Or I think
Mixed
you
results.
you asked him because we weren't sure exactly what the conversation
I'll tell you
left at.
exactly what I said.
Okay, do
and
it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, which I'm not. You said, "Come out with us," and I said, "Not tonight. Why don't we go to Whitehorse tomorrow when I'm feeling better, so we can all go out?" And then you said, "You know what? I think we're gonna go out, but I'm like 100% down to go tomorrow
That was after we. Okay, so that wasn't the first conversation we had. The first conversation we had here was
That's the only one that matters.
a mixed result.
It was a mixed
but we
result.
didn't know how tired we were going to be, and also the moving all hit me afterwards. And I shouldn't be to blame for anything that happened because
None of this matters.
Yeah, there's no blame at all.
you guys are really bumming me out with how
That we're
how-
not getting
how-
mad.
me out,
Dude,
man.
We're not really mad. We're just kind of like, oh, I mean, it was more like this. And Steve's
So-
like, come on!
So Kib and I go to the
Get
Comedy
mad.
Store, and on the way there we called James, and he was like, "No, I don't want to go out, but tomorrow at Whitehorse." And then I was like, because I was in the mood then. I was like, yeah, sure.
I wasn't even knowing. I was like, there's a good chance I won't be up for like Whitehorse drinking.
Yeah. I mean, so we went to the Comedy Store. It was it was a blast.
Oh, it was a fucking...
No good comedians really, but
Actually, Jamar
Oh, yeah.
Neighbors was hilarious. Dude.
oh, dude, that guy's
when
so
he put the
funny.
cord through his butt
Dude, he
crack and
just
turned
puts
around. What do you think of that?
He just put the cord through his ass, and he's like,
'Cause, like,
oh, what do you think of that?
They got him for the most part, but the odd joke wouldn't hit as hard as he imagined. There's that slightly dead air afterwards. It's a little awkward. And then he just puts the cord around his asshole and turns around and goes, what do you think of that? And then they fucking laughed.
Dude, that was so good.
So good.
Right up our alley.
What about the
for sure.
cookies at the fucking Comedy Store? The fresh baked cookies at the store?
They weren't. It was,
Dude,
they weren't.
it was the hard bread from Lord of the Rings, the elvish
Dude.
bread. That's how fucking hard they were.
lamb-ness bread.
Yes. Lamb chop bread.
That
yes.
was the
Lamb
hardest,
chop bread.
hardest cookie I've ever.
Dude,
like
yeah.
I was biting into it while someone was on stage. And they definitely people up there heard me. I was like, and they.
Well, don't eat a cookie at a comedy club.
Yeah, dude, he ate 2 of those cookies and like 12 chicken strips, which Mike Falzon said don't eat any food from the Comedy Store
Why'd he say that?
because there's a Mel's right down the street.
Yeah, but you don't get to bring in.
You're
food to
right.
the
Yeah,
comedy-
I mean, I
there's-
still would. The chicken strips weren't bad.
Yeah,
too.
they were pretty good.
Anyways,
you know?
to your story.
It's hard to fuck up chicken strips.
It's hard to fuck up chicken
but they
strips.
can if you make them too dry.
And if the chicken's bad, there's a lot of like cartilage and shit in there.
Like,
So-
yeah.
Yeah.
We go back to Kib's place. Gets kind of hot.
What a good host
So
I
he
am.
turns on the AC.
Kind of.
And I go to
It was
sleep.
hot. When was that?
So I go to bed. Wake up a couple times. Have a couple
You
nightmares.
skipped my hospitality.
Oh yeah, dude, you were a great host. You got me water.
Nice, dude.
Asked me if I wanted
More
any
water.
more blankets. I said yeah, and he said don't have any more.
I've got a towel.
Well,
I asked him if he came.
believe
on
it or
the-
not, the guest bed is not meant for guests. It's just a living room bed.
which is also when I asked him, "Did you come on this mattress that I'm sleeping
Yeah.
on?" And he said, "Yeah,
No.
just to the same effect."
No, I try not to come everywhere in my place. No, I don't come everywhere in my
Yeah,
place.
like I remember waking up and then sliding my face over to the left, and it was just.
Fresh.
I was actually coming
fresh
onto
batch.
his face.
But it was a great night's sleep. I woke up, got a great night's sleep. Then the very next day, went back to the office, and I get a text from James that says something along the lines of, "Hey, Whitehorse tonight" or something. And I'm thinking,
Did you pull a I didn't respond?
yeah, for a
he
little
never
bit.
does, and he thinks
Dude.
that can still fly. You know that
But-
every single person knows that you see their texts and just choose not to respond.
Yes. However, we
Definitely by
we
now.
were
So every
to-
single person knows that
However-
you're just inconsiderate.
If you were smart, you would have known that we were meeting up that day anyway, and I would have just talked
If
to you
I
about
was
it then.
smart,
Dude,
I'm in a good mood today.
Dude, come on! I didn't mean to turn this
I'm
around.
in a
Me.
great
I'm in a great mood too, but one of these days you're gonna get taught a fucking
you're gonna
lesson.
get fucking beat up, bitch.
I'm seriously,
Dude, I'm gonna take you to the fucking comedy store. I'm gonna fuck you in your
I
ass.
don't want to get punched. Like that's. And
No, I said I was gonna
and
fuck you in
wouldn't,
your
and I
ass.
wouldn't.
You didn't hear what I said. I didn't say I was
Dude,
gonna
I
punch
would
you.
report you to HR so fast you would die.
I'd punch you outside of work. They
So
wouldn't do
fast you would
anything.
die. HR. Oh no.
An HR beacon.
And then James slipped away.
No, but the point I was
I
trying
fall into the thing in Order of the Phoenix when he falls when Sirius Black gets killed and he falls into like the spirit
Forever. The word "slipped away" to me is
That's
very
what
funny.
I imagine when I think of slipped away. When the girl fucking Avada Kedavra, Sirius Black, and he goes and just like falls into the doorway.
Well, imagine being choked out and you slip away.
Yeah, it just slips away.
It sounds.
just pretend to choke me out.
It's just, come on, die. If you can't see, Steve just slipped away on us, and just being choked with a little smirk on his face. So peaceful. As he was being choked. Being murdered but slipping away is my favorite fucking thing in the world. A peaceful death.
They doused him in gasoline, lit him on
He's
fire, and he just kind of slipped away.
Holy shit.
Like you're burning.
That's the fucking funniest thing in the world, man.
Just the breath. Yeah, he wanted to test walking on water. He was a priest, and he went into a crocodile-infested water in the Philippines and got dragged underwater and body rolled by an alligator and crocodiles.
Body rolled.
And he just kind of slipped away.
Yeah, I was.
Just
The man was
whoa.
walking down the street and he got his jacket caught in a wood chipper. It sucked him in and he just slipped away.
Yeah, so
Horrible.
there was a high-speed chase going on, and the man tried to walk across the street, and the high-speed chase was going on, and the criminals were in a Lamborghini, and they were going 130 miles an hour, and the man was crossing the street and just got fucking plowed by the car, and he just slipped away.
And he just slipped away. It was back to your story, but that was the funniest thing I've ever said. You guys have ever said.
So I knew that I was going to be meeting up with James that day. So I figured, we'd talk about it in person because I didn't want to I didn't feel like texting and being like,
You don't have to
I'm
explain
too
yourself.
ti-
We
I'm too
already know.
tired.
I've been in the same boat. I've been trying to be better at it. I think I've gotten a little bit better. I've gotten about 20% better at it.
However, that being said, if I wasn't meeting up with James that day, I would have texted him about it.
I don't think you would have.
I would
I
have.
don't think you would have
No,
either.
I don't
Okay,
think
well,
you-
guess what, guys? There's
Guess
no way for you to know.
There's
Hey,
no
guess what,
way
guys?
for us
That's
to
all
know.
hypotheticals, and you can base it off of past experiences. But I'm a changed man. I'm homeless now, so I get to
I
James's
think
house.
you're at the bottom of the barrel right now, man. You're at a low point, which would mean you'd be even worse.
But I'm feeling grateful, man.
You feeling great? You feeling good? You feeling great? You feeling wonderful?
I'm
That's
feeling-
amazing. Thank
I'm
God.
feeling-
God bless you. See you
Thank
later,
you. See you later. Take care. Amen. I'm feeling benevolent.
dude. That's a bad thing, I think, isn't it?
Nope. That's a good
Really?
thing.
Yeah.
Benevolent is a good thing.
Malevolent.
You're
is
thinking
the-
malevolent.
I'm thinking of malevolent, which is the
Don't ever
counterpart.
snap your finger and point at me.
I'm thinking of James Living.
Sorry, I snapped at you.
Mine was like I rewarded
Sorry.
you with a snap. I was like, you
know
fucking
what?
got bang, you got it. Points to James. Bang, you got it.
Oh,
Bang, bad boy. Continue.
Yeah. So I get to James's, tell him that I don't want to, do Whitehorse. I'm really tired because I just moved a bunch of stuff and it all kind of hit me. And then we drank the night before. Not even that much.
No, like 2
Oh,
drinks.
dude, it was $70 for 2 drinks
Yeah.
at the Comedy Store.
That's ridiculous.
What
Dude,
is that?
Here's why, man. When you ordered 2 double vodka Red Bulls, I was like, what the fuck? $60? And then he's like, yeah, with tax it was like 70, but it's probably because I ordered Grey Goose. I was like, you only taste Red Bull in a vodka Red Bull, man. Why would you order Grey Goose? Who gives a
But
shit?
dude, nonetheless,
No, it is expensive.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's like
Two
two
doubles,
bottles of Grey Goose.
It was a
No,
glass
it's
like
not.
this big.
2 doubles though
Of
so that's
Grey Goose.
2 shots of Grey Goose in each. That's 4 shots of Grey Goose
Plus the Red
that's
Bull.
$60 easy.
Yeah. And it was Grey Goose. That's why I was like,
That
man,
should not be $60.
dude, we didn't even taste the vodka barely. Like,
I
you
did.
taste,
He put more in mine. For
well,
sure.
I mean, it was heavy for sure, mine too. But you taste alcohol. You don't like taste the flavor of Grey Goose compared to any other vodka. You know what I mean? Like
No,
you could have put any other
Yeah,
vodka. in
vodka's
that.
not like a sipping
Hey, man.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you real
And if
quick.
it is,
I
you're a
was
freak.
trying to treat my friend.
No, I
you know?
appreciate it, man.
I was trying to do like I was benevolent. I was trying to do a nice thing for
And
you.
I was malevolent for you.
I'm on your side, dude.
For you, man, because I didn't want you to have to spend that kind of money, man.
So
I'd rather you save money than treat me, you know? But I appreciate it. Know that.
I'm glad you appreciate it, but it's not your choice. What I do with my money.
How you treat me?
It's not your choice how I treat you, bitch. I
the
love
treats
you,
I give
bitch.
you. I love you too, fucking bitch.
So the next day, we show up to work, which is today.
No, it wasn't the next day. It was Sunday after that.
It was Sunday after that, but
it was Saturday after we went out.
Okay, but the rest of those
There's the whole weekend
rest of the
still.
weekend days don't matter.
Okay.
Because nothing really happened. I just assumed, nobody did anything. Because everybody was tired besides James. And then on Monday, we get a notice from Kib. He was like, yeah, I went to
Today's
the
Monday,
comedy
by the way.
store with Mike.
Yeah, he invited me out.
Yeah. And, I'm not upset, obviously, because I didn't really want to do anything anyway. I was busy.
But it wasn't a partying thing. I, in no way, if Mike was like, you want to go to Whitehorse? I would have said, no, Mike, I don't want to go to Whitehorse. It was going and to the comedy store to, like, hang out at the comedy store with
stop to think
and
that
talk to comedians.
maybe James would want to go to the comedy store?
I didn't,
man.
but
Yeah, did you ever stop to think that? I'm
going
looking out for
forward?
my friend who is very upset right now.
but sometimes it's nice to hang out
I'm not upset
one-on-one
at all.
with
I
people,
just-
too.
Fucking, let's talk about something like that has a point, man. This isn't like good content.
I
talking
I
about
think
this.
people like it. It's
All right.
entertaining.
Yeah, James, people love it when you get upset.
I'm not upset.
Yeah, it does seem like he's a little bit upset.
I'm staying out of it, man.
No, I'm honestly not upset.
Yeah.
I'm staying out of it because
Well, I am.
And-
I
but
can
why-
make James
but why do you want me to
more
be
mad than
upset?
you can.
I don't want you to be upset.
I would prefer neither of you try to make me mad.
Exactly.
Because that's not a nice
That's what I
thing
mean,
to do
not
to
on
your
purpose.
friends.
I'm
I mean,
trying to
if I-
solve your guys' issues.
There's no issues.
Dude, right now you're the main issue, and
Well, I disagree.
I've been keeping a pretty neutral standpoint.
No, I think that it's... You know what? I'll switch subjects. Sure. You guys...
because one of these days we're gonna talk about this off of a podcast, and you're not gonna know how to handle yourself.
Talk about what?
Just your shit.
My shit on the podcast?
Yeah.
Do it. We'll see what
No,
happens.
no.
I don't have any issues
No,
right now.
we'll
I'll be
do it in the
honest.
real world, off the podcast.
Yeah,
and
that's
I'll
what I'm
talk
saying.
to you to your face about things, and you'll start freezing up and doing your shit, and
What,
you won't
you
even
think I
know what
do
to
that?
do, and you won't even know what to do.
Oh, I can get confrontational.
He can.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
only seen it a
Oh,
couple times.
I would love it.
But also James,
Oh.
dude. James can kill it in confrontational moments.
Yeah, but nothing he says is right. So it's not gonna. It's
But
the only.
is
The only way it
anything that you say right?
I think rage beats your version of it because you'll get intimidated by rage.
I won't get intimidated.
You don't think?
No, I won't get it. Not by James, but I'll
not
get like.
rageful.
You can be rageful.
I can be.
I mean, like if you were upset at a friend and personally hurt, the rage comes out. You know what I mean? Like in everyone, but
I
you're.
wouldn't. I wouldn't like.
I don't mean it in a bad way. I
Be
just mean
in
it is
a
what it
rage
is.
if I was actually trying to talk to somebody
I see.
about like concern or like an issue. I
And if
wouldn't
they're-
do it ragefully unless you tried to fuck my girlfriend.
Then it would be a.
And if there really was an
fair
issue, I
fight.
would be more than down to actually talk it out. You know.
True.
And it
Yes,
wouldn't.
you
It probably
would.
wouldn't escalate to like a fist fight or something. But
But
you
it
know.
could.
No.
Okay. Sure.
If you were in some sort of mental state where you refused to take responsibility for something because you don't believe you were wronging in that moment, but normally you'll be like, you know what, even if I think I'm right, I'm going to apologize because it hurt your feelings and that's the correct thing to do. But if you were in a mood where you didn't and you were like, nah, fuck that, I've had it, maybe. No, you know what? Because you would never put hands on him.
Dude, the
No, I
second
would
that we
never
get
hit
in a
Steve.
fight, we're done. We're fired.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, if it was
easily.
outside of work.
Oh, if it was
Oh,
outside of-
even fired still, because then it probably wouldn't be resolved very easily and it would affect
No,
work.
I imagine that we would let off a lot of steam. Not that there
Really?
really is any steam, but like if we wanted to fight. I mean,
Dude,
I'm-
you just get knocked out.
Dude, I
instantly.
mean, dude, I pass away. Just
slip
punches
away.
me once. I do have other
Oh,
topics.
man, that's
Other
a fun segment of the podcast.
I love that shit, man. Like I don't know about you guys. I know you guys don't, but this is.
I don't like it when I'm in James's
This is
seat.
why I
When it's-
love
when it's-
doing the podcast, because it's just I don't even know how to describe it. It's just so much fun for me, and I know
I love the podcast too.
I know
so
it's
does
not
James.
fun for you guys when I do that kind of shit.
No,
but
it's not. And
but
but the fact that you continue to do it, knowing
Yeah.
that we don't enjoy it.
Yes.
No, don't. Yeah, me trying to act like a character right now. I'm being dead serious.
I am
the
too.
fact
Dead
that
serious.
you do those things to specifically get a rise out of us, knowing
Yes.
that we're going to be upset and uncomfortable, and you continue to do it for the sake of a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
No, I don't respect that. And I don't like that. And I've told you that before, and you continue to do it.
Yes.
When we could talk about many other things that are interesting and engaging for all of us, and still very, whatever hot topic, controversial thing you want to talk about, that's fine. But it's not trying to get a rise out of any of us.
It's just being on
For sure.
a different page.
But-
Like I know what you're doing.
Also, the thing is,
And-
normally you expect people to play along. You know?
yeah. There are
Just go
situations
along
to
with
play
it.
along with, but you come into it not wanting us to play along. How do I play along in that situation?
You act like you're actually mad at Kib. And then you guys solve it on
But
the
then that's
podcast,
just-
and there's a great story
But
arc.
then that's like a made up a story arc on a podcast.
Well, it's better than talking about fucking Caitlyn Jenner for 2 hours.
That's all I want to talk about.
I think like feelings aside,
Or
I think
space.
it's entertaining.
I do
but
too.
when I'm in a position where feel like I'm put in a defensive position, and I'm maybe not in the right space to like handle it properly, it is upsetting for sure. But
no, I can see
by
that.
the end of it, I think what I want, but maybe have never communicated, and it doesn't really happen often. Like I don't even remember the last time I've ever felt like that. But I think a way for it to at least be okay, unless people just don't want it at all, is by the end of it to have the people that were not in the defensive seat communicate and be like, "Hey, I'm really sorry that was all just for the podcast. Like, I don't want you to feel bad about anything." You know what I mean? Because then it's like, "Oh, that was all for the cameras."
Everyone
You
should
know?
already know that, though. So my thing.
I know what you're saying.
So my reasoning, is that you guys all know who heads the podcast now, right?
Right here,
You guys know who's the head of the podcast. We all know
biggest head in the room.
Steven Suptic.
Yes. Sorry.
And who decides, what happens on the podcast?
Is it Steven Suptic?
That's actually the correct answer, Kim.
Okay, I'm 2 for 2. So,
But just for now, if you guys have something you want to talk about, I have some topics here. We could switch it up.
dude, if you have something you want to talk about, I have some topics right here.
But if there's something you want to talk about, please hook me up, man. Let's do it.
man, you missed everything I said.
I think he's just trying to get out of it now.
Get to it then. I'm down to talk about whatever you want to talk about.
I'm down to talk about fucking anything, baby.
James, you're such in a bad mood because of me.
No, I'm not such in a bad mood. I was.
Everybody,
I'm fine, dude. But just sometimes I want you to hear what I'm saying, and for it to register.
You're getting too serious on a podcast, man.
That's fine.
I guess if that's what you want, man.
This is what you want, right? The drama.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah. So let's do it.
I
baby.
wonder,
This
if, I
is
wonder if they
dope.
like it.
Well,
I
we'll
wonder if
find
they
out. I can
truly
actually
like
read
it.
the chat live.
Yeah,
Just-
let's
yikes.
start with that. Let's read some of the chat. For
No,
the
look,
rest of
I
the
don't give a shit.
No,
Okay.
You're gonna love this. Oh, would you look at the time? The bit is already old.
the bit.
Well,
None of
that
this
was,
isn't
that was
even
from a while
bit.
ago.
Okay.
We haven't gotten. I don't even think we're.
Oh,
Streaming.
that was a bit. We're not
No.
even streaming.
I mean, the only topic I really have is that I'm homeless, and you guys in the beginning because I was spending most of the morning setting up the podcast.
You did great though.
Yeah.
You know.
So I was trying to edge that out for as long as I could. Now, obviously, I'm out of
thought-
topics now.
Didn't you have something about like the most offensive jokes ever said?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
you want to do
dude!
all the most offensive
Oh,
jokes.
fuck that! Oh,
Fuck that! You guys want to play Apex?
no. The thing that we got a response.
From
Oh, he shall not be named.
Uh,
The one-
Ice Poseidon.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
fuck.
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's the guy we talked about last week. Were you there for that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's.
I know exactly who that is.
Dude,
right?
that's what we talked about in this video. Then he watches this and sees all the arguing we just did. Dude, wow, those guys
Yeah,
are
but the
really
funny
messed
thing
up.
is,
I
hey,
feel bad
hey.
for them.
Yeah, I was upset. I don't give a shit because I know what you're trying to do, and I know you very well. I just want you to know that there are things that could actually upset me, and that if that starts to happen, then and I could tell that it's actually upsetting me, and you continue to do it.
makes it
That's
worse.
what makes me more upset. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, because I'm like, oh, he's doing this for such a small.
Actually, I was
amount of
doing it because I was
purpose.
getting mad. Dude, I was doing it because
No,
I was.
and that's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, you're allowed to get mad. If I'm pissing you off, you're allowed to be pissed off, and vice versa.
Because in my mind, I'm like, just please play along with it. This is so much fun to me.
Dude, but like there are times that this has happened in the past where it actually was something worth doing that as a bit. But this situation, it was like, here's the actual amount of truth to it that was already like gone. And then you were like, nope, reel all that back in and let me
Yeah.
create something even bigger off of it. When it was just such a, like, this
But
was not the time to
Even
do
that in and of itself
that
is a
kind of
funny
thing.
idea.
Could
To,
be.
to make something so big out of nothing, that's funny to me.
Yeah,
It depends what it is.
it depends on what it is.
But I'm not saying it wasn't funny. I found that conversation entertaining, but I felt bad for James because it was upsetting for him, and in a way that it was not at all entertaining. And I've been in his position before, and I don't like that. I don't like feeling like
No,
that.
it's just not.
So
why-
for
why-
me, it's
but
harder
like,
to
why,
enjoy it.
And why should we do that? We're fucking
Unless
best
we're all
friends.
on the same page, and no one's upset, in which case it rolls.
Because also,
You know?
what happened a few podcasts ago?
What happened?
I don't remember. You're going to have to tell me.
You made the whole thing at my expense.
Oh yes.
And that's a thing. And that happened, and that was genuine. And that was a thing that happened. You guys just decided, well, James isn't here. We'll just boosh him the whole time and make every joke and everything we talk about at his expense.
Yeah. However, this was not really at your expense. I mean,
Hey,
you started
I
to get
know.
upset.
I know. But the fact that that happened already means that there's just a different perspective from my point, like for the things we talk about on this podcast, because that did happen before where things were at my expense. So now I'm like, okay, now he's doing this jokey thing where he wants to create drama out of nothing. What amount of this is like genuine versus what amount of this is just for a bit? You know what I mean?
Oh, of what I did?
Yeah.
None.
Even
Nothing
when,
I do
even
on
when
this
it was
podcast
the
is
podcast
ever
was about
genuine.
you, when Steve wanted to do that, none of it was genuine.
Like, you'll
there were
know
little
this-
things that like happened that no one gives a shit about that were blown up to talk about, like how he does this now, which realizing is not cool, and we regret
and that's
doing
it.
that.
And that's
we've
all I
talked
want. And I'm
about
not
it.
trying to talk about that podcast. I'm
No,
not
yeah.
trying to talk about anything else that happened. Let's move on. I'm just saying that like there are times where just chill.
Yeah, I mean,
I
so
wouldn't joke
we
about
need to-
genuine things, by
yeah,
the way.
we-
If I was upset with you
there
or
have been
something,
very
I wouldn't
few,
just joke
very
about
few
it.
genuine moments on the. I mean, one of the actual genuine moments was the thing with me and Jamie.
Yes, that was
genuine.
that was genuine
Nothing
in a
else
confusing
has.
way.
No, I don't think anything else besides maybe like conversations that we all take seriously, like with the topic, has ever been genuine. I never go into this podcast thinking I'm gonna be genuine today. I go into it thinking I'm gonna have some fun just being a douche.
I just
And
go in and I'm like, I'm gonna be me. That's what I try to do. You know?
So never think anything I say is for real on this podcast. Okay?
All right.
But I'm sorry. that
But now
I
you can
offended
get away
you.
with saying
Thank
things that
you.
are real, and he'll think you're joking.
I don't have anything real to say, man.
Now I'm starting the drama.
No, it doesn't matter. Thank you
kidding.
for apologizing. Maybe that's all I wanted.
God. Okay, so what was I looking up? It was
And we're the three best friends that
oh,
anyone could
I was looking up
have.
I was looking up the Ice Poseidon response. And it's so good. Like it's so
Oh, yeah,
well
yeah.
thought out and
Yeah. He
Play it on here.
he
we
wrote
can
up a
watch it?
response.
He wrote it out.
Yeah, he had a speech.
Script format.
And
I
it was
can't,
intelligent,
unfortunately.
and it was not to say that we're intelligent, but it was intelligent. What he said was.
so here we're gonna I can't put it on that one
But
because
we're gonna hear it.
Yeah, we're gonna hear it. And that's
all you need to hear
Yeah.
All you need to hear is ears.
is him.
okay.
I watched it. I think they're stupid. I think everything they said is irrelevant. And who fucking cares? Like, they have 8,000 views on this. Like, who cares? What
Well,
the fuck?
And he's absolutely right.
yes, yeah.
Dude, that's just so funny to me.
Super ignorant.
Like I understand like his point of view on it.
Yeah,
because if you like if we were to watch a podcast
had
where they were just,
800 views.
yeah,
And they were like,
and
these
they're
guys
talking
are
shit about us.
pieces of shit.
I
I'd
would
like,
be like,
they
oh,
don't matter.
they're stupid. Their
They
opinion
don't
is
matter.
irrelevant.
Here-
So I understand that, but at the same time, what about the things that we said was stupid? What things did we say that were irrelevant? Like, if you
Yeah.
really want to, don't give us the time of day if it's not worth it.
Yeah.
But there's a smarter way and a more like credible
if
way.
you're
to
if you're
fucking
gonna
talk
say
about
things to
something.
your I mean, I guess because it's his fan base, so whatever he says, they're just gonna be like, yeah, go fuck them, they're irrelevant. But knowing that like other people are gonna see it outside of his fan base, they're gonna look at it like we are, going like, oh, dude, that's really childish. You just said because they have less views that their opinion doesn't matter.
yeah,
Yeah, dude, actually
Everyone
you
here
know
is smarter than him in the first place, so he's just
I don't know about that.
Let's
You're
say a
right.
9 subscriber
You're
person
right.
makes a video about him, and honestly, if they have 9 subscribers, then what they say probably isn't factual, you know?
Well, what if they
What
have
they
a
say probably isn't
genius
right.
level?
Yeah,
what if they have a
exactly.
genius level intellect, but that's just the first video they put out?
Yeah, then it's still irrelevant because their subscriber count, like that's.
Fuck, you're
And,
right, dude.
and,
How
I
many
saw
followers
this.
do they have?
I
How many Twitch followers?
Oh, dude, their opinion is irrelevant.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
I-
It doesn't apply to the situation. What they're saying, it doesn't make sense to the situation at hand.
I saw
You know
that.
what I mean?
I saw that response, and
Like that's what you.
I watched the response, and I all I could do is just like I looked at my phone, and I watched the response, and I was just like, oh. I saw it, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
But
No,
you know
yeah,
what?
I remember that. You were sitting at your
Yeah.
and then I was like, "What's wrong, Steve? You poopy?"
The other thing
Not again.
on the opposite side, though, I think about it and I'm like, you know what? He could have gone a different path that was worse than just saying like it doesn't matter. I think it was the unintelligent way of taking the high road, if that makes sense. Because he could have, countered with like things about what we talked about and why he disagrees or whatever, or we're stupid because no, I'm doing this and you said it was that, so you're stupid.
Well, I don't think he watched it. He probably thought it was boring.
He watched it. But, yeah, I mean, I think I still respect that he decided to brush it off. instead of.
Well, we weren't even trying to make any drama.
No, it's
Like,
it's
we
just
weren't
for our
trying to
viewers. It's
start
just for
the
our
beef.
8,000 viewers.
Yeah.
We just talk about shit, and hopefully it's enjoyable for our audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't want him to didn't care if he saw it. You know.
You know, it does bum me out though.
Yeah, you were pretty upset by it.
Yeah.
Steve spent the night crying and, masturbating a lot. To
I mean, well, I really looked
some
up to the
weird
guy.
porn.
You know, I heard
Mhm.
about him a couple days ago.
I bet you
and
do,
I-
actually.
You know,
No, he just said he did.
you're right, I just did.
Yeah,
I
I
just
bet
said
you
that,
do, man.
I
Yeah.
do.
I bet.
I do.
I bet.
I
So
do.
who's this
And I
guy?
bet.
Who's this guy? What does he do?
He's a streamer. He does real life streams.
Like vlog streaming.
What?
What's his name?
Why are you smiling a little bit?
Oh, because I know.
His name's Ice Poseidon.
Oh.
Oh, I bet you do that.
I wonder-
thing back.
You bet what?
Holy
I'm sorry. You bet what?
I bet you look up to him. Yeah.
I
Oh,
bet you.
I do. Yeah.
I bet.
So what does he do?
He does real life streaming. Like he goes to places.
Wait,
with
how many people watch him live?
Probably a
Anyone know?
lot.
Oh, that's irrelevant.
Why?
This is probably like less than 10,000. I don't know.
This is so petty.
I know. I'm
No,
just
I don't give
playing.
a fuck about.
I know. I don't
like
care.
I think
I'm
it's
playing.
And-
I think at the base level it's like actually funny
Yeah.
that he saw it.
Dude, I
and-
saw-
It's very entertaining that he saw it.
I
yeah.
literally saw that video and I went.
and picked up a squid that was next to you and threw it away.
Dude, I just made the face that SpongeBob makes when his tongue's out real far, and I think it's okay to make fun of his tics because of the way
Oh,
he is
I
as a
wasn't doing
person.
that when I just did that.
Oh,
I was
I was-
literally imagining SpongeBob.
I was
and didn't
making
even
fun
connect
of the thing he doesn't have control over.
two.
Which
Weak.
you're supposed to. Yeah, it's low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
And
You're
you
a
have to-
hater
you
of
really-
low hanging fruit,
yeah.
so maybe you should switch your opinion on
Yeah,
that.
it's low hanging fruit that you kind of just got to suck.
And I'm trying to
at,
turn over a new leaf. You know, don't do that, man. Turn over a new leaf, man. You don't need to make fun of him for that. And I think he's.
Oh, I don't need to
fucking-
make fun of him for that, kid.
Yeah,
Huh? I don't need to make fun of him for that.
yeah. I'm saying like we should turn over a new leaf. Like
Oh, okay. You're using.
I
me.
don't make fun of him for that.
Let's get him, boys.
You can get me.
Dude, you're really
can
trying
get
to
me.
play that card like you don't do
No, I'm not trying to make you look bad.
No,
I'm-
no, you're trying to say that you haven't done that about
I
him?
probably have.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, but
That's
what
all
I'm
you
saying
have.
is we don't need to.
Yeah, well, you're right.
You know,
You're right. I don't need to.
it's just
I love to.
okay.
And I know that's not right. I know. Hey,
I mean, I'm not. You're
I
acting
know
like I'm
it's-
scolding you, but what I'm saying is it's just like it's comedically reach higher for a
Yeah.
benefit to benefit you.
and I think most of the time I do.
Mm-hmm.
I think there are certain scenarios where it's Ice Poseidon.
Yeah, it is. There are certain scenarios when it's Ice Poseidon. Yeah.
You know, like you want to take the high road all the time. And you never want to make those kind of jokes that are that offensive and that someone can control that. But then you have a situation that it's Ice Poseidon.
Mm.
I don't know anything about the guy, so I could care less.
Well, come on, James. Jesus Christ.
no, because
dude.
you guys are getting
I'll switch
deep-
to another
You're
topic,
getting
man.
deeper into it for no reason.
You guys want to talk about how I'm homeless? Is that what you want to fucking talk about?
No.
Then what do you want to talk about, man? I'm trying to. This whole thing. This is for you.
Well, you never asked me. I didn't want the green pillows.
Yeah, dude, you were obsessed about those fucking green pillows.
No,
man.
I'm obsessed because you
Oh,
keep fucking
you know
moving
what
them
I-
every
Who gives
time.
a shit,
Dude,
man?
I give a shit because they're there first. I'm not gonna, dude. Okay,
Hey,
I see, I
it
see what
doesn't
you guys
look
mean.
good. It doesn't look good to have 3 fucking green pillows there, 2 log pillows beside it on top of them.
You're fucking right.
It looks good with 2, man.
You know what I just
Just trying to
watched?
help you out.
You know what I just watched?
What?
Upgrade.
Oh yeah,
So good.
it
I loved
really is. You got to see Upgrade, man.
I loved it.
What
it
is
was.
it?
It's a movie
Yeah, the green pillows don't need to go there. What is it?
They don't. I just don't have a place. For them.
I'm
it's
just
a
fucking
movie
with you, man.
about a guy who gets a like implant in his spine or his brain, and it
Uh-huh.
gives him like this AI that like can operate his entire nervous system. It's really good.
Fuck.
It's just a really like a good like gritty sci-fi
Amazing action.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And I
Some of the
love that guy
shots
as an
like
actor.
when it tracks to his neck and it like so anytime you move it like
Ooh, like
what I
in It.
And
kinda yeah.
you don't really give a shit about a few of the characters in it, but the scene with him and his mom where he starts crying, that was so
No,
powerful.
that guy's a great actor.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah.
He was in Prometheus, right?
Mhm.
Poor guy. That's such a bummer.
To be in Prometheus.
I mean, that's awesome that he's in Prometheus, but it's a bummer how that movie turned out.
yeah. That bums me out every time I think of Prometheus.
Yet for
I
some
think
reason,
of how like good that movie could have been.
Prometheus?
are you able
Yeah,
to rewatch
I've seen
Alien
it.
Covenant for some reason?
Yeah, I've
And
rewatched it
enjoy
like
it?
3 times.
I hate that I'm able to rewatch that movie and be like, oh, this is entertaining.
Dude, like those movies, Prometheus and Alien Covenant, are the definition of movies that you're really stoked about as you're watching them, and then it takes one direction in the story that you're like, fuck, now that's canon. Now that's how this happened. And now that's, you know what I mean? Like, everything, there's so many options that it could have been cooler or better or different, but they went with this one, which is like,
Right
why?
when the xenomorph comes out and he like is able to, it knows it's David's his dad, and it just does this hand thing, and then does he do that too?
Well, he like does like a thing like that.
Like a
and
rise.
Then, yeah, and then it's just like,
And it's just like,
And then he slips away.
just goes, but it's weird that the xenomorph came
Xenomorph.
the xenomorph came out and it was already like formed. You know, it wasn't like a little larva.
Yeah, that-
it wasn't like a worm.
why is that?
I think it was just a different type of xenomorph. Because there's ones like in Alien 3, the xenomorph that comes out of like the dog or the cow or whatever, it comes out like all on
Like
all
all
fours.
doggy?
Yeah, it comes out looking.
But
It's
the
not
thing
like
is,
a
Doggies.
it's so strange. Then it must have been a different kind of face hugger, because it was the exact same way that every xenomorph has ever.
Face hugger, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
thing that
Why aren't they called face fuckers?
They probably wouldn't be able to take them seriously.
because then they would have
huggers.
had to say that a lot of
Yeah.
times.
Oh my god, it's a face fucker. Yeah, it doesn't work once even.
Wait, hold on.
It's a face fucker. Damn it doesn't work.
fucking my.
It's fucking my face.
So when I said I didn't have any other topics, I was actually kidding.
You don't. But what you do have is one more topic. And that's actually 10 more topics.
Well, you should probably read an ad though. That's a topic.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, hymns for her.
Let's do a podcast long
No,
ad
this
read.
is just hymns.
For her.
And you're absolutely right. It is time for another sponsored read. Thank you, Hymns, for sponsoring the podcast. Ooh,
Thanks,
there's a
Hymns.
problem. Ooh, there's a problem. Ooh,
What's
there's
the problem?
66% of men lose their hair by age 35. Thing is, when you start to notice hair loss, it's already too late, Jamie. It's easier to keep the hair you have
guy.
than to
Come
replace
on,
the hair
don't
you've
push
lost.
him.
Is that hairline slowly starting to move backwards? Any bald spots yet?
No.
How will you feel a year
Okay.
from now if it's business as usual up there, Alyssa? I ask you, do you want a bald spot to pop up, or do you want to do something about it first? Do you want your hairline to recede, or do you want to do something about it first? Why do guys turn to weird solutions,
Yeah.
or do nothing
I rubbed egg yolk on my balls for
when
a
they can
while.
turn to medicine and science? Here's the solution. forhims.com, a one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, sexual wellness for men. Hims connects you with real doctors and medical-grade solutions to treat hair loss. Well-known generic equivalents to name-brand prescriptions to help you keep your hair. No snake oil pills or gas station counter supplements. Prescription solutions backed by science. No waiting rooms. No awkward in-person doctor visits. Save hours by going to forhims.com. It's so easy!
It's so fucking easy.
Answer a few questions doctors will review and can prescribe you. Products are shipped directly to your door. So order now, my listeners. Get a trial month of Hims for just $5 today, right now, while supplies last. See website for full details. This would cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy. Go to forhims.com/pine. That's FORHIMS.com/pine.
Pine.
forhims.com/pine.
Pine.
And guys, before we continue, I just want to rub out our final sponsor.
Yeah.
You gonna rub one out?
A lot of podcasts do 2 sponsors in a
Rub
row.
it out.
And we're about to rub this one out.
Or rub it out at
And-
the end.
And I'm loving this. You're also loving this.
I'm
And
loving it.
I think you tested a little bit, maybe.
But
it's Robinhood.
Oh yeah.
You're still you were
I have
saying
not
something
used
about
it.
Still have it.
You said something about the,
I told you
about the-
Snapchat went up 5% today.
Ooh.
I'm not investing in it, but
a bit of a baller, are you?
nope.
Well, thank you, Robinhood, for sponsoring the podcast. Robinhood is an investing app that lets you buy and sell stocks, ETFs, options, and cryptos, all commission free. That's a big hitter with that.
That's really it. you know?
While other brokerages charge up to $10 for every trade, Robinhood doesn't charge any commission fees. Now that sucked for me because I was trading at $1 on other brokerage fees,
Yeah,
and I was
and,
I was losing $9 every trade.
small fries, if you're just making a couple trades a day, gaining like $5 each trade, small fry, $15 a day.
Small fry.
Other platforms, if they're having a big fee, it's eating that up.
With Robinhood, you can trade stocks and keep all your profits. Plus, there is no account minimum deposit needed to get started, so you can start investing at any level, even if you're homeless like me.
Yes, you are homeless.
The simple, intuitive design of Robinhood makes investing easy for newcomers and experts alike. View easy-to-understand charts and market data and place a trade in just 4 taps on your smartphone. You can also view stock collections, such as 100 Most Popular. James just did a reenactment of 4 taps, and it looked very easy. With Robinhood, you can learn how to invest in the market. As you build your portfolio, discover new stocks, track your favorite companies, and get custom notifications for price movements so you never miss the right moment to invest. Robinhood is giving listeners of Beyond the Pine a free stock. Free stock like Apple. You hear that, Vicky? Free, Vicky. A free stock like Apple, Ford, or Sprint to help you build your portfolio. Sign up at beyond.robinhood.com. That's beyond.robinhood.com. Thank you, Robinhood, for sponsoring the podcast.
You are homeless. Yeah.
Yeah. Nomad.
feel?
I'm a
How does
nomad.
that feel?
No,
It
don't
feels awful.
confuse it.
It feels awful. I'm in a very
No home.
I'm in a very
Don't
bad
confuse
place.
it.
It's not fun.
So where do
know?
you
Are
stand?
you actually sad?
I'm staying in a. I mean,
you joking?
I'm not sad, but it's not like
Little weird,
I
you
would
mean?
prefer the comfort of a singular home,
Yeah,
not
gotcha.
multiple. I'm staying probably like once or twice a week at Alyssa's parents' house with her, but that's so far north that it's just not worth driving to in
very
the
far.
weekday.
It's very far.
And then during the week, I'm either sleeping. I'm really only sleeping at the Van Nuys office. And
Scary, right?
it's not scary. It's just so fucking noisy because so many people are outside screaming at 3 a.m. and they're still there. Eddie told us, you know,
Yeah.
when we got
Dude,
there,
yeah.
there's
What
no-
the fuck?
And,
They-
now there are people watching this that know
There's
that as
no.
well.
They're all
that
gone.
I'm sleeping there.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I don't give a shit.
Oh,
man.
fuck. Yeah, that's not cool.
I'll shoot you.
Yeah, there is. He does have weapons there.
Yeah.
Truly. But yeah, Eddie said that all the homeless were cleaned up. You know, he said there was no crazy crack addicts. There was no hidden casino there anymore.
Aww.
I think it's all still there.
Yeah, dude.
I
If you
hope
have
it
a,
is.
if you have,
I think it's all still there.
if someone has a plan about killing me and they come there, they're gonna die before they even get to me.
Absolutely. You'd never make it.
Yeah, there's zombies.
You're gonna get sucked into the ground and you're gonna slip away.
Is the office address still on Google?
Yeah, probably.
Checking.
Yeah, I wanted to try to create a Pokestop out of the address. There is one by it, so I'm very excited about that.
Oh
That's
yeah, we
probably,
didn't play Pokemon there.
Yeah, and the good news is the router here or the modem works over there again because I never canceled it because I'm an idiot.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so looks like we're gonna have
Internet.
some boys gaming Apex nights. Happy boy!
Oh, while you're there?
Oh yeah, happy birthday, baby. We're playing Apex. Do you have it at home?
No.
I do.
Oh yeah, I guess you.
Laptop, baby.
Oh yeah,
I
shit.
don't have
Yeah.
a laptop yet. I'm gonna get one soon.
When are you getting a laptop, mate?
I want to get one like very soon.
What are you gonna get? A MacBook?
No.
Okay,
Only a
this is
PC.
an. So that address is actually changed now, and it says Funhouse/Sugar Pine 7 offices on maps, but it's not at all in the right area. So I wonder how many people have gone to this fucking address. Where is it even? Like, what city is
Let me
this?
see.
It's probably the exact address that it is, which would be so funny. Wait, here, show us. We want to see. Oh, okay. It is. Oh,
But
what the fuck is that?
I'm gonna say this: it's close.
To where we are right
It's
now?
in the vicinity, like maybe.
No, it's far away.
Zoom out. You'll see
I know.
something. Yeah. So I mean,
It's far away.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
that's far enough to where no one's gonna actually.
yeah, they'd never be able to find it from that address, but
Ah!
it's within 10, 15 minutes, I'd say. Drive.
Oh, even more than that.
Closer? See, I was trying to make it a little more anonymous.
No, I was saying no. You didn't pick up what I was saying, man. I was saying even more than that, as
Yeah,
in
no,
more minutes.
We
to-
were both.
Oh.
we were
we were
both
both trying to make it
now
even
we're
more
on
anonymous.
the opposite
but
side.
now it's too late.
Yeah. No, okay, but it's between 15 and 20 minutes away, I would say.
I peed in a cup.
Oh.
Oh, yeah?
I'm back.
Yeah.
Van Nuys.
I
back,
peed
baby.
in that.
Curse.
I peed in the big bottle. We both got
The
there.
Van Nuys curse.
Immediately, we were cursed. Yeah.
The same bottle that's been there.
It was one of them, yeah. Sorry.
Well, it was. I mean, it was
Yeah.
a big jug of water that I had opened up in the
Yeah.
previous couple of days.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought it was like a piss jug that had been there for a year.
But
yeah, there
you
were
know
a bunch
what?
of gnats.
It seemed like it was going to be fun until all your stuff was put in there, and then it was more of a sad environment than it was exciting to like hang out and have like a gaming setup there and have
Now-
bro nights.
That being said, forget that room because that's the
You're
junk
right.
room. Move all the shit to the other room.
Yeah.
Build a cool blanket fort.
Oh yeah.
Boom, baby. Homeless blanket fort. And
Yeah.
I have an office home. So what's like the equivalent of being homeless, but you aren't homeless and you're living in an office?
Homeless living in an office is what it is.
Yeah.
Living in
I agree. I can't think of another term for it.
yeah.
Homeless living in an office.
I'm gonna call the strangers to come kill you.
Oh yeah.
You're still in contact with them?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are their names?
Mhm.
and
And
Yep. You know.
hey, here's a
Yeah,
spoiler alert. In
and-
the final or in the most recent Strangers movie, they killed all of them.
don't know. Oh.
All the
Is there a new
strangers.
one?
So stupid. Such a bad movie.
What's it called?
Strangers 2. Strangening.
Strangers 2. Strange.
Strangers Things 2s.
I think it was like Two Strangers, Two Things.
Two Strangers, One Thing.
Too Fast, Too Furious, Strangers.
Oh, The Strangers 3, Tokyo Strange.
Yes, Tokyo Strange. Yeah, it's actually about these guys just trying to go get some, Tokyo pussy.
I was about to say, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Tokyo Strange.
That's them.
I love that Tokyo Strange.
Hey, we got about 11 minutes left. Why don't you guys in the chat give us some questions?
Yeah.
So stuff you really want answered.
How many people roughly watch live on Rooster Teeth?
Who knows?
It's just
don't think we
it doesn't
can-
count it in numbers. It counts it in letters. So it's saying about C people. So 3, because that's the third letter in the alphabet. So
There's
we got-
only a maximum allowed up to 20.
yeah. So we have about 3 viewers.
Yeah.
And one of them is us, and one of them's Vicky.
And then me on my phone.
James is typing all the questions. Why is James so hot?
And then another one. He's not.
These are brand new pint glasses in the store.
Yes,
These
they
are
are.
awesome. I love
They're very
these.
cool. It's like the Scooby-Doo glasses, man.
Except I don't know why Autumn's on the cup.
Oh, wow. I just realized that, too.
And Alfredo.
I mean,
Well, Alfredo.
they were probably made and designed long
Yeah.
before Autumn left.
Oh, dude. Well, I was I know I already told you guys about this, but I tweeted about it.
Yeah, we know you peed
Are
in
we
the
getting
bottle, man.
questions? Are we getting questions?
Oh yeah, we aren't. I'm B. So, thanks, Polish chicken. What movie are you guys most excited for this year?
Endgame. Duh.
Dude, I haven't kept up with what's coming out actually at all.
You know, I thought I was gonna
Or
be really excited
Once Upon
for
a
the-
Time,
Oh yeah, that's definitely my.
Dumbo. It's
Is
gonna
that-
be dope.
the remake.
I'm not actually that excited for it. And by that I mean I'm mildly
Oh, you're excited at all?
entertained. I'm gonna watch it. That's about as far as I'll go with that. I'm gonna watch
Dumbo's the one with the egg that breaks,
it.
right?
It's cute. It's a big
Oh,
elephant.
that's Humpty Dumpty.
Was that also an elephant?
No,
No,
that
it
was an egg. The
That-
egg that,
that,
you
Dude, it was
that
just an
broke.
Yeah, he.
Humpty
the-
Dumpty sat on a wall.
Humpty Dumpty had a big great fall.
A big great fall. Humpty Dumpty cracked
Wait,
his head.
all the
and
king's horses and all the king's men
tried to fuck
couldn't
Humpty
put-
Dumpty in his fucking brain. Gave him head.
I'm excited for Avengers Endgame. I heard that Captain Marvel was like, eh.
What happened there?
Wait, it's already out?
Yeah.
What? I gotta check the reviews, baby.
It's average. So Avengers Endgame, I'm hoping it's amazing.
Hmm.
I'm excited for Once Upon a Time in, is it Hollywood? Yeah.
Yeah,
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The Irishman.
Oh,
on
The
Netflix.
Irishman. Oh shit, yeah.
Scorsese.
Martin Scorsese.
What's that? A
Uh,
new one by the Hereditary
Hereditary director.
director? Midsummer.
Yeah,
I saw
that'll
the
be
trailer
great.
for that. Not sure if I'm that excited
Oh,
for it.
I'm excited for it just because it's going to be the same kind of, tension.
Oh,
Yeah.
supposedly Us by Jordan Peele is doing well.
Wait,
got good
is it a
reviews.
movie or
Oh,
the
right, I
series?
forgot
He's
about
in a
that.
series. Oh,
Movie.
okay. He's in a series on, or it's like college roommates or something like that.
However,
It's really
it hasn't
bad.
been released yet.
I just think that it looks too much like Get Out.
Mm.
Like such a similar everything.
Well, I think there's only one reason you're. So let's read one of the reviews. It's a brilliant home invasion thriller laced with cultural references, points straight back to the late 80s.
The late
Wow.
80s.
Cool. So they said, think funny games collided with. I love funny games.
yeah,
Have you seen
Funny
that shit?
Games is amazing.
That's such a. It's a Groundhog-ish movie, right?
Nope.
Because I mean,
Groundhog Day?
not
It
Groundhog.
was about groundhogs, right?
It's Groundhog in the sense that it just kind of starts over at the end.
Funny Games?
Or no, I guess the weird thing was the remote control. Yeah. Are you thinking of the funny games? Yeah, where they literally paused the movie when they killed one of the captors. You know what I'm talking about? Are you thinking of funny games?
I don't think you're thinking of the right movie.
No, I am. I know
Oh,
because
man.
they did a remake of Funny Games.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about, so I'm
So,
just kind of like thinking about other shit.
It's a movie where it's basically the strangers but without the masks, and they come into the house and they keep people captive, and
Yeah.
then at one point
Dope.
one of the captives gets the shotgun and shoots one of the captors, and you're
Cool.
like, holy shit, yeah! And then one of the captors picks up a remote, pauses it, and the movie stops, and he rewinds and then stops her picking up the shotgun before she's ever able to do anything.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well,
yet.
it's the
Is
point
that
of the movie.
the original one or the
It's
new
both.
one?
That
Oh, I don't remember that.
sounds a little like the execution of that. I can't even imagine how that wouldn't be cheesy and weird.
It's not cheesy and weird, but it's just frustrating, which is what it's supposed to be.
Isn't that the same director? Didn't he also make
How
a
is that
remake?
not cheesy though?
The American, because it's a German film, right? The
Yeah, it was
original?
originally a German film.
And
I
then
think.
I don't know, I wanna see it.
He also made the remake.
Well, now you
I
don't want to
think.
see it because I just spoiled the main part of it. But I mean, it came out in 1997.
I
So
don't know. It sounds I can't imagine that not being like,
Oh yeah, and
jarring.
the new one was with
Weird.
Nicole Kidman.
Nope. Naomi Watts.
Yep.
Wow.
Naomi Watts. Yeah, terrible Metascore. But what was I looking up in this? The director,
So I'm not the only one that feels this way.
Michael Haneke. And let me see the director of the 1997 one,
I think it's the same one, isn't it?
Michael Haneke.
Yeah.
Good call. You don't remember the shotgun thing?
No.
That was the biggest
You guys haven't seen that movie in a while.
part of the movie. Kind of a bummer.
So it sounds like the movie is bad.
It's not great. The original one was a lot better because it was original.
Did it
And
have?
You never expected someone to fucking pick up a remote control and do click.
Yeah, but I don't think I would like that. You know what I mean?
You're not
Like-
supposed to.
Well,
No, I
hearing
mean
it-
like it would make me dislike the movie.
You're supposed to.
Oh well, then
But
Yeah,
you're also
don't make a
it's
movie
one
like
of those,
that. Don't
dude.
make.
You-
Oh
yeah.
fuck, that makes me mad.
It's one of those.
Not in like,
it's,
oh, I'm frustrated for that character. I'm frustrated who fucking
It's like
did
Mother
this movie.
in a sense where you're supposed to just hate it.
Well, it's one of those things where it gets rid, like you get a small amount of hope, and then they're like in your face. Nope, no hope.
Yeah,
But fuck Mother, dude.
but it's not even. I wouldn't even be mad about the story. I'd be like, what the fuck? Fuck this movie.
You're also
I'm-
hearing it out of
I'm
context.
gonna pause it.
Yeah,
Ting.
Funny Games is actually the prequel to Click.
Dude, Click was such a cool concept when
I
that
love
came out.
Click, dude.
It's such
Amazing.
an emotional movie.
I
dude.
cry,
Oh.
I cry, and I cry, and
Yeah.
I cry, and I
Yeah,
cry.
guys, come on, let's get another high five.
Come on, you
Come on,
fucking
guys, let's get
weirdo.
another high
Get your
five in
fucking,
there.
get your fucking witch fingers down. Quit casting spells on us.
We
man.
took save the date photos, and I did this for a bunch of the photos.
Yes.
So Alyssa's gonna see that, and she's
Can I
gonna
have
be
one of
very
those?
upset. Yeah, just of my fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have one of those fingers? Yeah, I cry during Click, man.
Yeah.
So sad when he's on the he's outside and he's old
Oh yeah.
in the rain.
Why you do this to me?
Oh, dude. The saddest scene of all in that movie, when his dad comes in and he's watching his dad talk to his past self, and he's just looking at him, and the dad's trying to get through to him, and he's like, brush off, pass off, away.
Yeah, dude.
Pass on.
The toughest part is when he goes back and he's all fat.
It really
Is he-
took
is
that
that a
really
thing?
took a toll on me
Yeah.
emotionally.
No, there's the one part where he's like rich, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's
I haven't seen it in
he
a long
becomes like very wealthy, and he
And he's fat.
ignores his dad and shit. So I'm not gonna get into the plot of the movie.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
You guys
Just-
see 8 Crazy Nights?
I love
Adam
it, baby.
Sandler.
yeah, was that the
Love
one
it.
where he
Legendary.
sings
The animated one.
technical foul? That's what it is.
a technical foul.
So I hated
It's in your
that.
mouth, kitty,
I
but I
hate-
don't feel any
What's his
teeth.
name? Whitey.
Whitey, yeah.
I hated that character and that
When he's just
song
like on the
so much.
on the floor, he's just like spazzing on the floor.
Having
He's
a
got one
seizure.
foot that's too big.
It's fucking twitching. Dude, I love her. It
shit.
was so funny.
That
Dude.
movie's
Yeah.
so stupid.
And when the fucking deer started shitting out pellets. When I was a kid,
I
dude,
don't remember that.
that was the most
movie was
jarring, bizarre,
hilarious.
funny,
Yeah.
random, immature shit that like it was so off the wall from normal movies that it
Yeah.
like made me
it's
laugh
like one of
so
the
hard.
only Hanukkah movies that exists.
Yeah.
And it's some dumbass
Is it
cartoon.
really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess.
I'll pour
technically-
you down the sink with the coffee. Remember? You don't remember?
that.
I just hate the technical foul song.
It's a technical
It makes me want
foul.
to throw up. I don't know why. That song makes me want to fucking throw
Why,
up.
it's beautiful.
Dude.
It is beautiful.
I don't,
man.
maybe it's because I had Red Bull and I have a tooth
Oh,
infection.
my heart is turning red from black
yeah.
again.
I'm getting a tooth infection. Let's skip to shout outs at the end. And before we do that, I just want to give a brief thank you to all our sponsors Robinhood, Stitch Fix, and Hims. Thank you guys all for sponsoring the podcast.
Thank you guys. Seriously, you guys keep us fucking having jobs. If we didn't have sponsors on the podcast, dude, we would not be here.
And dude, if you heard,
True.
if any of the
You guys are
sponsors
amazing.
heard the first like 30 minutes of the podcast, they wouldn't probably keep sponsoring us.
Yeah.
Like, they would probably be like, oh,
Well,
Fuck.
whenever I upload it, I always like I don't let them see it. Like I kind of
you just kind of blacklist them.
Yeah.
That's amazing that you're able to have that power. That's cool.
Yeah, I do that with people.
We have a live show coming up that we
Oh,
got
yeah.
to start practicing
yeah.
for. When is that? April? Is it on tax day? Is it April 14th? or
11th,
something?
I think.
April 11th. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. Is that April
I'm
Fool's
excited.
Day? Is this
No.
whole thing a prank?
April
Nope,
1st is
Fool's
April
Day
Fool's Day,
April
my brother.
1st.
April 1st, yeah.
Do you guys have a gift for me?
It's not a gift giving day. It's a joke day. It's a practical joke day.
You say knuckle sandwich.
Hungry? How about a knuckle sandwich?
So, you guys can still check out our most recent music video. If you haven't seen it, we have a Twitter.
If you haven't seen it, we're going to reenact it right now.
These drugs.
These bugs.
These boys,
This
they
bug.
make me
They
mad.
separate.
I can't crush them.
They separate me from my mind. We have a Twitter account. What is it?
At official SP7. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter. We have a Reddit. with 30,000 gimps.
And they've been a lot nicer lately.
They've been a lot nicer. But the constructive criticism is appreciated. We'll always just remember that.
Guys, we actually think you guys are being too nice. Can we go back to what it was before?
Yeah, I liked when the more you guys said stuff, the
Vicky, you gotta
worse
stop
of a
the stream.
person we became. We all became.
Hurry, Vicky. There's 1 minute.
1 minute remaining.
We did it great.
Check
Wow,
out all of our
guys,
merch.
that's so amazing.
Check out all of our merch.
Yeah, go buy the merch too if you want us to continue having jobs.
I love you guys. Just know that we all love each other.
We do.
We do.
Yeah, we don't. This doesn't even happen often.
Wait, is Jamie on Joe Rogan?
Yeah, Jamie's like they're
Dude, Jamie's
Jamie.
also on Joe Rogan's
He's
podcast.
been producing their podcast for years.
yeah.
Um,
I have a question. I have something I want to
yeah,
say.
Answer.
So, when I first met you guys, I called you Kib,
yeah.
and you guys all laughed because you called him Clayton.
No, they call me Kid.
I only call him.
You may have called me Clay then or something.
No, I called you Kib, and then you guys laughed like that's a character, and they all call you Clayton. But then I
Well,
never
Kib-
hear you guys
No,
call him Clay.
we just laughed because you were like, you thought you knew us.
Oh.